The first sign was a delay. Not a crash, not an alarm, just a delay inside one of the most isolated networks on Earth. A command was issued inside North Korea's cyber warfare unit. It didn't execute immediately. For 2.3 seconds, nothing happened. Inside a system designed to respond instantly, that kind of silence was impossible. Someone noticed, but by the time they started asking questions, the intruder was already gone. He wasn't supposed to matter. No criminal record, no military background. Just a quiet systems engineer who spent most of his time alone, writing code that nobody paid attention to. His name never appeared in headlines. He didn't chase money. He didn't chase fame. What he chased was systems. Closed systems, the kind people said were unbreakable. He had a pattern. Banks, private networks, secure corporate servers. He didn't steal anything. He didn't destroy anything. He just got in and left, like a ghost testing doors. Until one day, he found a door that wasn't supposed to exist, a network that technically wasn't connected to the internet at all. That was the myth. North Korea's Bureau 121, a cyber warfare division trained to attack the outside world while remaining completely invisible. No direct access, no entry points, no leaks. But he didn't look for the front door. He looked for the mistake. It started with a satellite signal, not the main network, a maintenance channel. Old, overlooked, barely used. He spent weeks watching it, mapping patterns, timing transmissions, learning how it breathed. Then one night, he did something simple. He sent a signal back, not a hack, just a whisper. The system responded. That was enough. From that moment, it became a game. Every move had to look like noise. Every action had to feel accidental. He didn't break in, he blended in. Piece by piece, he built a presence inside a network that wasn't supposed to allow one. And for a while, nobody noticed. Until the delay. 2.3 seconds. That was the moment everything changed. Inside Bureau 121, they started digging. Logs, signals, activity traces. At first, they thought it was a glitch. Then they saw the pattern. Something was inside. Not attacking, not stealing. Watching, learning. That made it worse, because that meant whoever it was patient. And patience is dangerous. They locked down sections of the network, monitored every signal, tracked every anomaly. But the deeper they looked, the cleaner it became. No footprints, no malware, no obvious breach, just small, precise adjustments, like someone had been rearranging things without leaving fingerprints. And then they realized something unsettling. The system wasn't just being accessed, it was being studied, mapped, understood. By the time they escalated internally, he had already gone deeper, past surface-level access, into operational layers, communication channels, command structures. He wasn't just inside the system anymore, he understood how it worked. And that's when the truth shifted. This wasn't curiosity, this was preparation. At the midpoint of their investigation, they found something that didn't make sense. A piece of code. Hidden, elegant, almost invisible. It wasn't stealing data. It wasn't damaging anything. It was observing behavior, tracking decision patterns, learning how North Korea's Bureau 121 responded under pressure. That's when they understood. He wasn't hacking them. He was studying them, like an opponent, like someone preparing for a future move. Panic didn't happen publicly. It never does. But internally, everything changed. They stopped reacting. They started hunting. Specialists were brought in, signals were isolated, entire sections of the network were shut down. They treated it like a silent war, because that's what it was becoming. Some believed it was a foreign intelligence agency, others thought it was an internal leak, a betrayal. But one theory was the most disturbing, that it was just one person, because the precision felt personal. They set traps, fake channels, false data, signals designed to lure the intruder into revealing himself. For a moment, it worked. A response came through, tiny, careful, but real. They traced it, back through layers of routing, obfuscation, redirection. It led them outside the country, then it vanished, like it had never been there. That was the moment they decided to end it. Full shutdown, purge protocols. They were willing to burn parts of their own system to eliminate the threat, because whatever was inside understood them too well. But when they initiated the shutdown, something unexpected happened. The system stabilized, not collapsed, stabilized. The anomalies disappeared, the delays stopped. Everything returned to normal, cleaner than before, as if the intruder had fixed things on his way out. They searched for weeks. Nothing. No trace, no code, no signal, no identity. Just silence. And then, months later, a report surfaced. Not public, classified. A simulation model predicting how North Korea's Bureau 121 would respond to different cyber threats. Accurate, uncomfortably accurate. It mirrored their real-world behavior almost perfectly, down to the smallest decisions. The report had no author, no origin, just data. That's when the final realization settled in. He didn't infiltrate them to attack. He infiltrated them to understand them, to build something that could predict them, outthink them, control the game before it even started. They never found him. No arrest, no name, no confirmation he even existed. Just one confirmed fact. For a brief moment, someone was inside one of the most secret cyber warfare units in the world and left without taking anything except knowledge. And somewhere out there, that knowledge still exists, waiting. And officially, none of it ever happened.